I'm Noella Coursaris Musunka, and I'm the founder of the foundation Malaika. So I decided to set up the foundation Malaika because first of all, it's a personal story. When my dad died, I was 5 years old, and my mom didn't have any resources to keep me. So I grew up from families in Belgium and Switzerland, and I went to see back my mother after 13 years, and she was living in extremely poverty, and I promised myself I will just not only help her, but I want women and girls to be educated, to be standing on their own feet, because if my mother was enough educated, she could have kept me. So, and I do believe that is not the solution to always send kids to study abroad and they live in the country. It's important that women and girls are educated and stay in the country and they elevate themselves. So we set up the school 6 years ago, and the foundation, we're going to celebrate this year our 10 years anniversary. So the first project is the setup of the school. We started from scratch, doing the plan, finding the land, involving the community, if they were agree about the school for girls, because you know it's a big innovation to have a girl for school in the Congo. So the community were very happy to come there because it's a small village in the southern east of Congo. There's no water, no electricity, the road is so bumpy. So we find the land, we make the plan of the school, and then we started to build. We teach the community to make the bricks, so it's very eco-friendly. And every year we're building one more classroom. So we started with 100 for girls, 150, 200, and today we have, last week in September, they started school, we have 252 girls. So the girls start all at 5 years old, and then we grow with them. They have breakfast, lunch, we have an IT room, library. We really wanted to do, especially I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, and I really wanted to do a school that is as good as my son's school, high quality, and a free education, because a lot of schools in Congo you have to pay. A lot of parents cannot afford to pay, so free is very important. But it's important to teach the trainers, to add to strengthen the curriculum of the school. So we added IT classes, English, organic farming. We teach them about hygiene, health. And you have the school, and 600 meters you have a community center. So it's a very good component, it's a complementary of the school, because we teach the parents to read, write in French, in Swahili. We teach the young about entrepreneurship, leadership. We teach the mother to do sewing. And now we're starting the project of agriculture, where all the food we will grow will go to the school. This way it will reduce the cost, because 1/3 of the operational cost of the school is the food. So it's very important. And around the village we built 7 wells that impact more than 14,000 people a year. Because when we started to build the school, we needed a well to make the bricks, and so many people were coming every day to get this water. We said, my God, what are we gonna do when we're gonna close down the school? Where are they gonna go get water? And that's a beautiful project that we have wells all around the village with VOS Foundation. If you go to see where the kids live, they live in one small little house of 2 meters, and they live 6-8 people in the house. They live on the floor. So you know, they leave their house and they're arriving to the school. The school is their refuge. They're arriving, they have their breakfast, they have their lunch. You have to teach them to arrive on time. You have to teach them to arrive clean at the school. So when you notice them when they arrive 6 months, and 6 months after, they become girls with confidence. And they know they're lucky to come to this school, because they know a lot of their friends cannot go to the school. So they have they're feeling empowering, and they know that one day they have to give back to their society, to their village, to their country. And they're all aiming high. If you talk to them, they want to become journalists, doctor, minister, teacher. It's just beautiful to see them growing. And you know, what is the key is the local staff. The local staff is not afraid of Noella or whoever work at the foundation. They know they have a responsibility to write history for their own country and to pass on to the next generation. And these girls are the generation, and I think this is the generation that's gonna completely uplift Africa. If you ask me, Noella, would you want to do a foundation today? I don't know if I will say yes. It's very, very difficult. You know, first of all, I'm the leader of the foundation. So All the international team, we all volunteers. We only pay the local staff, so it means more than 90% of the money we raise go to the project. I didn't want a foundation where we have a lot of overcost office and paying the staff. So I work my 6-7 hours a day as my volunteer time, and it's not easy because you need to be the leaders, you need to show that you care. But our team is amazing, it's about passion, and because we're a small foundation, everything that you're doing, you see the impact. You ordering anything for the school, or you send the teachers to train the teachers, you see the difference. You see the difference on the local staff, you see the difference, the impact that you have in the village, in the community. And the school, we don't have any security. It's all the village that protect and believe in the project, and they see how much we're doing, and with our passion and are willing. And you know, Congo, Africa is not easy. There's a political situation, there is the image of Africa, and but our donors are very faithful. The same donor we have 9-10 years ago are still the same, and we're growing because they're saying. And what is very important is to keep the soul of what you're doing. For me, it's like after my children, it's Malaika. It's my big baby, and I'm seeing growing, and it's amazing that we're reaching the 10 years, and I'm looking forward to see the first girl getting out of university and having a big job.
I'm empowered. I'm empowered. I am empowered. I am empowered. I'm empowered. I am empowered. We are empowered. We are empowered.
You know, I think it's important that Congo is right in the center of Africa, so it's a very key country. We are surrounded by neighborhood country, so it needs to emerge first with peace. It needs all the neighborhoods country. We need peace. We need to have equal, fair trade economy. But it's important that we are arriving with the generation coming, that we can all work together, not only politically, economically, socially, but with creativity and agriculture, with fashion people, with charities, with just creating the next generation of young, to give them a tool to become the next leaders and shaping the next generation through education. And I think that's going to be a good catalyst for all Africa. But as African first, we need to show that we care about the continent, and we want to change, not through politics, but through the individuals that we are.